Hi, this is Mark with Right Line Trading. It is 4/27/2015, and I just wanted to go over our trading today. Today we had an amazing day, and we have added a new indicator as well that I want to show you that eventually we're going to have on all our markets. And let's take our, I think actually we got all the trades on gold, I think. Nope. Well, let's take a look at gold. We started trading around 820. Gold was in this long period of consolidation, or actual chop, as defined by the yellow modified 15. Then we had a move up on gold, and then we had this period of consolidation right into support. Took this entry, see the NDT stamp, we went up 44 ticks. Now, I lost the our net ticks data and our net equity for the trading day because I clicked out a chart. But we took one contract off here at 5, one off at 10, and one off at 30. So this was a $450 trade right here. Now, we already had a winner on another market, so we didn't continue to trade. Let's take a look at what gold has done. And really, gold has nothing else. I mean, this was a potential entry. Now, there's just really nothing else here on gold so far this morning. Now, we finished in an hour this morning. We're done by 10 o'clock in the morning. Now, the ES has our new indicator, which eventually we're going to move to all the markets. And it's our Quant Analysis indicator. It is this. Now, it's our top indicator right here. Now, this does the quantitative analysis of the direction of multiple correlated markets. And what it's doing is assessing the direction of 4 additional markets that have a correlation coefficient of greater than 0.7 with the direction of the ES. Now, when the quant analysis indicator is yellow, we just do not want to trade because these multiple correlative markets are not aligning. And we know that this is going to increase risk. Now, we had a perfect trading entry. We had a move to the upside, retracement, and a continuation trade to the upside here. Now, prior to the development of this quant analysis indicator, we would have taken this long. Now, we know that we are not going to go long. And although we were done by 10:01, this saved us a potential loser. And you can see that the quant analysis indicator is totally flat. Right now, we do not have the multiple alignment of multiple correlative markets, so we have no trade on the ES. And this is we're going to be refining this line and making it even better. But this is really a tremendously powerful line in keeping us out of bad trades and pointing us to the safe trades that are going to make us money. And then crude, this morning, we had a winner on crude. Unfortunately, let me find it. Crude was the chart I snapped out and had to go back in and find. And maybe I took that other trade on gold. So I had a 6-tick winner also here. Let me see. No, it's not there. It's not on the ES. It was on crude oil, and it was early in the morning. Oh, here's the trade. I took it right here. It was a move to the downside, retracement back to the 50, and the continuation short. Now, it had order flow and momentum with it. The modified 15, although it was yellow, had negative slope. The entry was here. And this trade went down for 6. So it was a one target trade, one contract off at 5, 2 contracts off at 0. So we made $50 on the trade. So between the $450 trade and the 50 tick trade, we wound up with a net equity today of $500 on 2 trades. Now this was the opening of the pit, and the pit just shot the market up, and we couldn't trade it. Now this, if we were continuing to trade, would have been a perfect break of the 15 with bias. We would have had another great trade. We're not going, with 2 trades and 2 winners and $500 in our pockets, we are not going to continue to trade. But that was another 31 tick trade, another $450 trade right there on a break of the 15 with bias and order flow and momentum. And although this is a risky trade because you don't have bias, and everything defines risk. There is no absolute no trade, and there is no absolute in trade. No absolute you must take this trade, or no absolute you don't take this trade. Every trade comes with associated risk. Now there is, because there's no bias, there is some downside support that needs to be broken. You've got a lot going for you on this trade, though. This is a trade I would have taken. You have consolidation. You can see our consolidation indicator plots that for you in real time. That takes you, and this is what gave us the 44 tick trade, right to resistance. And you would have gone down for another $450 winner. It's the way the market was today. We don't know this is going to develop, but our software gave us these trades. So it gave us 3 trades of over 30 ticks today. The one we took for 44, this one right here for 31, and this one here for 36. So if we would have traded on, we could have made we would have made well over $1,000. But risk management dictates that you just don't continue to trade when you've got 2 trades and $500 in your pocket. It's too risky. You don't know this kind of a market's going to develop. And what you want to do is take your profit to the bank and close up for the day. So we had an incredibly lucrative day for the first day of the week. We are working hard to develop and refine our quant analysis indicator. It has really been helpful for us. Already on the first day of trading on the ES, it kept us out of a trade that prior to the development of that indicator, we would have been into the long side, but correlative markets just did not allow us to get into that trade. So we stood aside, and it worked out great for us. Right now we're on that yellow quant line telling us that markets that correlate either positively or negatively, but with a coefficient of 0.7 or greater, are not aligned. And you can see that although you would have had a big winner, a little winner here, it's a very risky trade. It comes without order flow, without momentum, without bias, and without the quant indicator. And there's no way. Now, the one thing it does have is sideways consolidation to resistance, but there's no way we would take this trade. Just too much against it, even though it's got consolidation into resistance and a break to the downside. Now, consolidation almost always breaks in the direction of the trend. And here the trend is definitely to the downside. But you can see it's a tight trade, and it's a risky one. And all we want our platform to do for us is to define risk. And then it's up to us to decide whether enough parameters align for us to take associated risk and get in on the trade. There's some trades that are just perfect. And that one of those perfect trades was that 44 tick trade right here. And this trade here was perfect. When you break with bias, order flow, and momentum, 2 full candles below the 15, 1 candle above, that is your perfect break of the 15. and you're rewarded with $450. We were done, but there's the setup. So listen, we welcome you into the trading room. We had a lot of people in the room today, and we'd like to see you in there too. So sign up for a free trial to our live trading room. Go to www.rightlinetrading.com. There you'll see a link to our daily net equity in the trading room, our daily net equity for our auto traders, both the ES, Russell, Gold, and Crude. Now we're going to be modifying our auto traders to assess the quant line. And that's going to make our auto trade, I think it's going to revolutionize our auto traders. It's going to make them much, much more powerful to trade with our quant line on each of the markets that they trade. You'll also see a link to a contact us page, and again a link to the sign up for a free trial. You can email us at info@rightlinetrading.com or give us a call anytime at 1-855-765-6681. We really look forward to having you in the room. I believe that the more you learn about our software and watch us trade, the more likely you are to come aboard and become a member of Rightline. All of these upgrades and all of these new modifications we make in the platform are always free to our members. We never charge for upgrades. We don't come out with 2.0 versions and ask people for more money. So listen, everyone, have a great afternoon, and hopefully I will see you in the trading room tomorrow. Oh, and I just want to remind you that tomorrow, 4/28, we have a webinar on Online Trader Central, which I'm going to go into more detail about consolidation and how to trade it, and also go into more detail about our Quant Analysis line, and just go a lot into price action and market structure setups. There's going to be very few slides. We're going to really do a webinar off the charts. I mean, this is what you want to learn. You don't want to sit there and look at slides. You want to see a market, and that's what we're going to do. It should be a very educational session. You'll learn more about our software, but you'll also learn more about how to day trade. So listen, everyone, have a great afternoon, and hopefully I'll see you in the room tomorrow. Take care.